So welcome back to another rebuild here on NBA 2K24 Next Gen. In today's video, we are back with another episode of the Trading Every Player rebuild series, and today it's going to be the Memphis Grizzlies. I thought now that Ja Morant has officially returned, it would be as good a time as ever to do this Trading Every Player Grizzlies rebuild. So FYI, I'm recording this video before the game and Ja Morant returns, and so I have no idea how he played. I'm assuming it was probably pretty well, but if you don't know how these work, basically before year one kicks off, I have to trade every single player currently on the Grizzlies roster. At no point in time may any of the players on the roster right now return to the team. And of course, the end goal is to win a championship. So you guys seem to love this series. I always have a blast doing these videos. I think we're in for a fun one today. We'll get into all the trades in just a second, but before we do, as always, you guys have any other video ideas, make sure to let me know down below in the comment section. We are always open to anything you guys want to see. I do want to do some more challenges. So if you guys have any challenges you want to see at the top of your head, make sure to let me know, because I know there's some ones I do every single year, and I'll definitely get to those eventually, but I know you guys are very smart, very creative. So anything you guys got for challenges, let me know down below in the comment section. So without further ado, man, a Trading Every Player Grizzlies rebuild. Let's get into it. This Memphis Grizzlies team is definitely talented. Now, without Ja Morant, Marcus Smart's been out for a while. They have not been very good. I think they have like 6 wins right now at the time I'm recording this. And clearly, Ja Morant being back is definitely going to help that. And who knows, maybe they sneak into the plan. It is definitely going to be a lot of work, though. But none of that really matters here today, as we are going to go ahead and trade away this entire roster. So I guess let's just start out with the man of the hour himself, Mr. Ja Morant, one of the best young players in the league. When healthy, when playing, one of the best I would say point guards, not best players, but best point guards. We have no trade offers. I was afraid that was going to happen. Sometimes things like this do happen. You can see here he's not untouchable. So we will work on a trade for Ja Morant eventually. It's a pain in the ass that stuff like that happens. How about if I just like combine him in a trade with anybody? No, okay. I didn't think so. I guess we'll start out with the reigning Defensive Player of the Year, Mr. Jaren Jackson Jr. We have 22 offers for him. The eyes will be closed. We will continue to scroll through all 22 of these offers, and we will stop here in about 3, 2, and 1. We end up with Bradley Beal and Bol for Triple J and Brandon Clark. Not my favorite deal in the world. I think Bradley Beal is somebody who is good. I don't want to definitely discredit the man, but he does regress. I think we all probably know that. So a little bit unfortunate. Desmond Bane is going to be next, and although he is making a lot of money, his extension hasn't kicked in, so his salary is still only just under $4 million. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to combine him in a trade here with Steven Adams. Just maybe boost that salary a little bit, get some better players making a little bit more money. So scroll. About 3, 2, and 1. Oh my God. Are you fucking kidding me? Are you kidding me? Literally any other offer almost would have been better. Oh, that makes me actually sick to my stomach. That is so insane that that is the offer we're going to have to take with the Miami Heat. Holy shit. Oh my God. Man. Okay, Marcus Smart is next. We'll do him and Santi Aldama here. Just scroll through the trade finder. Hopefully it's not nearly as bad as that one was with the Miami Heat. That is painful, but I guess that's part of the challenge in these videos. Stop. Aaron Gordon, Vlatko, Konchar. We are giving up our first round pick this year as well. Just something to keep in mind, because it is top 3 protected, but I don't know, man. I feel like we could end up not being very good this year. So clearly start today is not on or anything like that, but I don't know, man. I'm just saying. Tillman and Derrick Rose are going to be next. 23 trade offers for these two. And right about now, that is Marjon Beauchamp and Cameron Payne from the Milwaukee Bucks. Not my favorite trade in the world either. So, yeah, I mean, we haven't had a lot today that I've really been like a significant fan of. Those eyes Luke Kennard is making right there, that picture needs to be changed immediately. It's very, very terrifying. All right, man, eyes shut. We'll stop right now. We're going to go one to the right. And that is Terrence Mann and Amir Coffey, or it would have been Marcus Morris and Jaden Springer. All right, I guess I'll probably take this one instead of the latter, or actually the former. All right, so who is next on this list? It is Zaire Williams is here. Anybody else making a lot of money? Not really, unfortunately. So we'll do him and David Roddy. Again, we're not going to get anybody amazing in a trade like this, but I don't know, maybe there's a little value there. Stop. Andre Drummond and Javon Carter here from the Chicago Bulls. Andre Drummond can rebound the shit out of a basketball, that is for sure. So we got some role players left here. Nope, not Konchar. Jake LaRavia, Amir Coffey was not here, and then John Konchar. I think that's it, actually, because I don't trade away the two-way players. So I believe this should be our final deal, besides Ja Morant, which we will get to. We'll figure out a system, and we'll stop right about now. That is Torrey Craig and Terry Taylor. So something I do want to check, sometimes this works. If I move Ja's position to like shooting guard, probably won't, but just curious. No, nothing. How about if I move him to like small forward? I'm trying to find a way for the man's overall to go down. It's just not happening. So nothing. I'll try one more time with power forward. It has to take a hit there. It does at an 88. Just curious. Okay, so now we have 4 offers. So what I'll probably do is just take one of these. I can't take this one clearly from Miami because I can't get Desmond Bane back, but actually I can't take this one with Denver either. So it's between the one from New York and the one from Houston, and I don't really love either of them. So what I'm going to do is whenever I trade him either to New York or Houston, I will go ahead and move his position back to point guard. This is just the way I have to do it. It gets a trade out of the way. So we'll scroll. The eyes are still closed. We'll stop right about now. I'm hoping this is one we can take. It is not. We're just going to keep doing this until we do land on one. I mean, come on, man. Oh, my God. This fucking game is so unserious. How does this keep happening? Oh, my God. You know what? I'm taking this one with the Knicks. I'm not spending 25 minutes to try to trade Ja Morant. I'm not. I just refuse to do it. I'm going to move his position back. Let's set the rotation. The trade is made. I moved Ja Morant's position back to the point guard spot, so they have a new star guard in New York. And, yeah, I guess my apologies if you're not kind of happy with the way I went about it. I was not going to spend any more time kind of debating and rather trying to figure out how the hell we were going to get that to go through. But we did, and Jalen Brunson is now here. Starting lineup is actually not too bad. It's Brunson and Beal in the backcourt. I don't know if I 100% love the fit, but I think it'll be fine for now anyways. Robinson here at the 3, definitely going to provide some shooting. Got Aaron Gordon at the 4, and then Mitchell Robinson locking down that center spot. So the starting 5 is actually pretty decent. I can definitely live with it, especially for a year 1. Marjon Beauchamp will be my 6th man off the bench. I moved from the shooting guard to the small forward spot. Actually jumped up 2 overalls. Andre Drummond going to be our backup big. You have Terrence Mann here as our backup shooting guard. Haywood Highsmith and Javon Carter do round out the rotation. So, I mean, all in all, it's not a terrible team whatsoever. I think I'd still probably, on paper anyways, take the Memphis Grizzlies roster before this, but it's not bad. We've had much worse teams in year 1. I think we can make some noise with this team, and clearly, because, you know, start today isn't a thing in 2K, we are at the beginning of the 2023-2024 season. So I have no idea how this year is going to go. I think we could be anywhere in the West from maybe like a 5 to like a 9 seed, something like that. We'll find out. See you guys at the end of year 1. We wrap up year 1 with a record of 50-32. So I think 50 wins definitely exceeded my expectations a bit anyways. I think we'll probably be higher than a 5 seed, but who knows? I'll take it for a year 1. Luka Doncic is your MVP, man. Averaged a 35-point triple-double. God damn. Victor Wembanyama is your Rookie of the Year. Russell Westbrook, 6th man. Victor Wembanyama also wins the DPOY as a rookie. Jalen Johnson, Most Improved. LeBron, Clutch Player of the Year. And Eric Spoelstra, Head Coach of the Miami Heat. We traded them Desmond Bane for like Duncan Robinson, and now just it's fucking insane. All right, man, let's dive into it. Here's a look at the full standings. We are the 2 seed here in the West. I was like looking like here in this range, and I just didn't see us because 50 wins as a 2 seed is a bit of a surprise. I will say that. I mean, I know the West is pretty damn competitive, but still. Bradley Beal had an insane season, and I'm not going to say with 100% certainty that he is either going to be traded or be coming back next year, but I will say that trade value is probably pretty high right now. Just saying. Yeah, I mean, looking at this team, there's not a lot of guys who are like, I mean, Aaron Gordon as a 3rd option, technically you can say it probably worked now. Was Aaron Gordon the 3rd or the 4th option on the Nuggets championship team? Did Michael Porter Jr. average more points? I have no idea. I know damn well he probably didn't average more assists. But, yeah, I mean, we'll figure it out. I think this team definitely still has something to prove. And, you know what? We got a playoff run coming up. Us in the Phoenix Suns here in the 1st round. Devin Booker, Damian Lee, Eric Gordon, KD, Yusuf Nurkic. We clearly made the trade for Bradley Beal, and they cannot figure out how to play KD at the 3 and have Triple J at the 4. Good God, man. I mean, come on. How is this game like that fucking stupid? I can't get it out of my head, man. We're going to game 7 here, and wow, we get bounced. So, I mean, I guess they know something, but still, that's just insane to me that they have him coming off the bench. It is a Clippers and a Bucks finals. Not a crazy, unrealistic possibility. Both these teams are playing very well right now. Bucks go on to win it all. Giannis wins his 2nd finals MVP. Okay, it is offseason time. I am looking forward to the possibilities that this offseason does have for us. Here's a look at the lottery. I know we don't have our 1st round pick anyways. I'm thankful this team somehow, or not somehow, but did end up being good. For Taylor Jenkins, he does have decent ratings and, you know, completely new team before the year kicked off. I'll give him one more chance. You know, if we're really good again and then get bounced in the 1st round, that'll probably be a fireable offense or just a not re-signable offense, but we'll give him one more shot. I know it's tough to lose as a 2 seed, but I think it's fine. We're not going to draft anybody. That's okay with me. Beauchamp 100% coming back. I'll bring back Conchar too. Could be a trade piece, maybe salary fill or something like that. So Jackson, I will qualify Highsmith because I think he actually could be pretty good for us. He's got some of that Miami Heat magic in him that just turns you into like a star role player for a series in the playoffs or whatever it's going to be. So he is really our only free agent. We look at other guys in this free agency class in general. Now, we're not going to have a lot of money to spend, but I think there are some guys out here I would like to get. I just don't know if we're going to have the cap to do so. So that being said, I do think a trade is coming. I don't know exactly what it's going to be, but I'm definitely going to be seeing kind of all my options right now. I think that's a good way to put it. Bradley Beal played incredible for us. I do not want to discount his season that he just had whatsoever, but when we're looking at this kind of from the grand scheme of things, one, his trade value is never going to be higher throughout this video, obviously. Second, he's making $50 million. Bradley Beal's a good player. I don't know if he's a guy I want to pay $50 million when I can get a guy like Mikal Bridges, who not only is 4 years younger, he's the same overall, and he's making less than half of Bradley Beal's annual salary. So the unfortunate thing is here, we do, one, have to take on Ben Simmons' contract, and two, give up Marjon Beauchamp. I don't really want to do that, but I think it's probably the only way that this is actually going to be a possibility. So I don't want to give up Beauchamp. It's not the end of the world, though. I can probably replace my 6 man. And yes, I saw this one. I just don't like the fit of Jalen Brunson and De'Aaron Fox, nor do I want to give up Robinson. So we're taking this deal here with the Brooklyn Nets. Mikal Bridges is going to be a Memphis Grizzly. And yeah, so is Ben Simmons. So first and foremost, I'm going to find a way to trade Ben Simmons. What's his highest overall? Like what position? The dude, I feel like, has had every position in 2K besides shooting guard. It appears that power forward is his highest. He goes all the way up to an 82. So, yeah, I will not be keeping him. We will be moving him and hopefully trying to find some sort of either guard or forward. I have no idea how well or if this trade will work out whatsoever, but it's a straight up 1-for-1 swap. And we're getting a guy in Jordan Poole who has definitely shown potential. So Jordan Poole for Ben Simmons, a straight up 1-for-1 deal. He's going to come in here and I'm going to give him a shot to be my starting shooting guard next year. How well is that going to go? I have no idea. Looking at his numbers last season in Washington, they were actually pretty decent. Now, clearly it's going to be a kind of different kind of vibe here. He's not going to be the first option like he was in DC, but I'm excited to give him a shot, and more importantly, we really didn't have to give up anything of value to get a starter, and I guess that's a little rude to Ben Simmons, but you know what I'm saying. So, new starting 5 means Duncan Robinson will move to the bench in all likelihood, could be my new 6th man, and yeah, I still think we have some decisions to make. So just going over this roster, we have Brunson and Carter. I like I like Carter's defense quite a bit. I think he's somebody we could keep, maybe be like a 10, 12 minute per game guy. Man is probably good enough to back up Poole. I mean, we're not going to make many major changes. I would like to upgrade my backup power forward, or I'll just bring back Highsmith, and then I do need to find a new backup center unless I want to bring back Andre Drummond. So just curious, like, who are my center options here in free agency? It's probably just going to be bringing back Andre Drummond, and for a year, that's honestly not the worst thing in the world. I'll give him about $5.25 million AAV, and I do want to get him back. I forgot Bol Bol, also a free agent. I'm just going to let him go. Cameron Payne can leave, and everybody else. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'm losing some value there, not re-signing and then just trading away the guys, but it's not the end of the world. I really don't think it is. So I do want to get Highsmith back as well. I think he can be an important piece of this team. So we're re-signing Andre Drummond, re-signing Haywood Highsmith, and what I think we're going to do at this point anyways is just trade away like Amir Coffey, who really probably just won't find minutes on this team. So thank you very much, Utah Jazz. Actually a Cavaliers pick. Maybe not the most valuable, but yeah. Oh, and Conchar. He was also just not going to sniff the court. So let's go ahead and move on from both of these guys. And yeah, we're going to go into year 2 with a couple changes. Nothing too crazy, but I think we are in a pretty good spot. And hopefully we can at least get out of the goddamn first round this year. So very excited. I'll see you guys at the start of year 2. Ready to go here for year 2 in Memphis. We made a couple changes. We have 2 new starters here in Jordan Poole and Mikal Bridges. And I am really excited to see how this team kind of meshes, kind of gels together. So I don't know if it's going to be 100% great, and I fully understand. I don't want to say the hilarious statement of me saying I don't want to pay, Bradley Beal $50 million just to pay Jordan Poole $30. Now that is a fair take as my starting shooting guard, but you have to remember I also got Mikal Bridges, so I don't know. I think that's kind of a trade-off there, but again, I don't know what's going to happen with this team. I'm also seeing some weird things. Poole's overall took a dip after he came off a year of averaging 20 a game. It's a little weird. Robinson went down too, which is also strange. That's just some 2K like bullshit going on right there. But I think this team is good. I'm going to give it a shot. So Brunson and Poole are going to be our backcourt. You have a new addition here in Bridges at the 3, Aaron Gordon at the 4, and then Mitchell Robinson remains our starting center. The bench unit, Duncan Robinson, now a 6th man on this team after he goes down 2 overalls. Very, very strange to see a guy who's, again, only 30 going down a couple overalls. It's just It's 2K at its finest, I will say. We brought back Andre Drummond as our backup center, Haywood Highsmith as well. Terrence Mann and Javon Carter are 2 backup guards. So I think we're in a good spot again. I mean, last year we won 50 games. We got the 2 seed in the West and then just lost to probably a better team in round 1. So excited to see how this goes. I'll see you guys at the end of year 2. All right, so I was wrong, and I'm not afraid to admit it. I think maybe trading Bradley Beal away was a mistake. Now, to be fair, I might have been right about his regression in terms of overall, but Jordan Poole was probably not the answer. We won 48 games this year. It's not like we completely sucked, but we're going in the wrong direction in terms of wins, and that just can't happen. So, Luka's your MVP. Stephon Cassell, Rookie of the Year. He's in D.C. Scary Terry, 6th Man of the Year. I miss you in Boston, man. You were super fun on my Celtics. Victor Wembanyama, 2nd straight DPOY. Men Thompson, Most Improved. Devin Booker, Clutch Player of the Year. JB Bickerstaff, Coach of the 62-win Cleveland Cavaliers, is your Coach of the Year. All right, man, standings times. I mean, we go from the 2 to the 3 seed. It's not like we take a crazy dip. I am still a little bit nervous about the potential losing in maybe the first round of the playoffs, so I'm not trying to put bad energy out there. I'm just saying it's a possibility. So maybe Jordan Poole wasn't necessarily the problem. I also don't know if he's the answer. So, I mean, 20 points a game is good. I don't know. He shot 42% from the field. What did he shoot from 3? Oh, my God. I got to get this dude off the team. Holy shit. All right, Duncan Robinson, or Aaron Gordon, Duncan Robinson, Drummond, Mitchell Robinson. That's assists. That's rebounds. Holy shit. Okay. We have the Phoenix Suns once again here in round 1. Not my favorite. Oh, look at you. Look at you, Phoenix, figuring it out, how to play KD at the 3, probably his more natural position. We're 1-1 right now in the first round. We go down 2-1. We tie it up 2-2. We go up 3-2. Game 7, we lose again. Goodbye, 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 Taylor Jenkins. We are sending you into the fucking stratosphere. You will not be returning as our head coach. Just, no, can't happen. Absolutely cannot happen. Okay, cool. Jersey, I don't give a fuck. Draft lottery. Doubt we traded for anything here. I'm not seeing a Grizzlies logo, so yeah, not happening. That's fine. Staff signing right now. He's expired anyways. This is a Stauffer video. We don't have the fucking money because we're the goddamn Grizzlies. I forgot about that. Okay, Jacques Vaughn, Billy Donovan, Frank Vogel. I mean, Jesus Christ. I mean, do I want a bullet in the head or do I want 2 in the chest? I mean, what are these options right here? Will Hardy's here. I don't hate the idea of Will Hardy. Who is Paris Park? What? I guess Underwood maybe doesn't even have the ratings, that we had before. But honestly, I can live with it. I've won with them before, and I had to make a change. I mean, you can't lose in the first round as a higher seed 2 years in a row and keep your job. You just can't do it. So, 23rd overall pick is definitely not nothing, but we were going to be making a trade, and it will likely include that pick. Jordan Poole for DeJounte Murray. Sound fair, Atlanta? I doubt it, but I'd love to pick up DeJounte Murray. Not having the greatest season right now in real life, but here in 2K, he's an 86 overall, and he'd be clearly an upgrade over Jordan Poole. I think most people, okay, yeah, no. no, thanks, pal. All right, so that is the 23rd overall pick there. I'd give up my first and 26 as well. I think ultimately there's not a ton of value in that. And then Haywood Highsmith, they don't have the fucking money, so it's going to be pretty much all draft picks. And I do have a few of them, so that's kind of nice. I do have to be somewhat careful because I still think there are other additions this team needs to make, but we get it to go through, and we have DeJounte Murray now playing next to Jalen Brunson. So I'm excited about that. I think that's an upgrade we needed to make. I think DeJounte Murray does some things a lot better than what Jordan Poole does, so I'm excited about the fit. And yeah, I mean, we have 1 through 3 100% figured out. Might make a change at either one of the big man positions. Not saying it's 100% going to happen, but if I'm going to, I could do that there. Brunson and Gordon, both free agents. I am going to bring back Duncan Robinson. I know that price tag is insane, but I'd rather just bring him back. It's 2K. We have pretty much unlimited money for the guys that were already on the team. Okay, cool. So, free agency. Number 1 priority right now is Jalen Brunson. Cannot let this man leave. He has no other offers, which is kind of good. I want to get Aaron Gordon back as well. Definitely not just going to let him leave. And I think the same about Terrence Mann. He's a trade candidate for me, but I'm definitely not going to let him walk out the door for nothing. So, other than that, I think I want to improve the bench. That's definitely something I have a lot of my attention on right now. I do think Murray's going to help this team a lot, but I don't know if this bench is really sustainable. I think there's another move or 2 that could be coming. We're making a trade here with the Indiana Pacers. We're sending Duncan Robinson and a 2026 first to Indiana for Aaron Nesmith and a 2028 second. Aaron Nesmith is clearly younger than Duncan Robinson. His overall is not going to go down, and he's been playing really well. So Aaron Nesmith, welcome to the team, former Boston Celtic legend, I will say. And yeah, I'm excited to have him here, which means I could probably move on from Highsmith. I could also just move Nesmith to the 3, where it probably is more natural position. So I don't necessarily have to trade Highsmith, but I still think there's 1 or 2 upgrades I want to make kind of off the bench just to see what we got. So I think Drummond's probably on his way out as well. I mean, if I just combine these 2 in a trade, what are my options? I mean, I'm just curious. Just kind of spitballing here. I could get Max Strus. Goga, I see. Nikola Jovic is here. I kind of like that idea. I really do. And then maybe move Neesmith back to the 3. I see Spencer Dinwiddie is here too. I mean, we definitely have some options, which is always good, because when you don't have options, that's a shitty spot to be in. But I'm still going to have to figure... Ooh, Brandon Podziemski's here. Ooh. That could be a fun trade. I see Tracy Jackson Davis. You know what? Let's do this. I like this deal. I cannot pronounce the dude's last name, like, for the life of me, but you know what? He's 22. That overall is going to do nothing but go up. He's already a higher overall than Terrence Mann. So we have to figure out a new backup 3. We also have to figure out a new backup center. And, yeah, I mean, if I do Terrence Mann, what am I... Actually, Terrence Mann's overall, I think, jumps up a few if you move him to small forward. It's only 1, but better than nothing. I mean, I could maybe just keep Terrence Mann, but you know what? I'm sure there's offers out there that are maybe a little bit better. So, well, maybe not. I could go out and get Max Strus, who is 29. Might be a better option, kind of replace the role that we just had. Or I could go Jovic, who I almost just actually traded for. Caleb Martin there as well. We definitely have our options. I think I'm going to go Jovic. I really do. Let's make the trade. Nikola Jovic coming over from the Miami Heat, which means I'm just going to move Neesmith back to the 3 again. Probably his more natural position anyways. And we've done a pretty good job, I think, of improving this bench right now. So is there another move or two? Maybe. I think I do want to upgrade Javon Carter, and then I still do have to find a better backup center. So, I mean, we're kind of just clearing house with this bench, honestly. Are there any free agents that like Jose Alvarado. Let's do that. Let's sign Jose Alvarado. He'll be my new backup point guard. Not a crazy upgrade over Carter, but I do think he is going to be an upgrade, which is big. And then so we're going to combine Tracy Jackson Davis, our final first-round pick, and Javon Carter, and I need a center. I see Goga there. Maybe not my first option. I would say Zeke. Now, I can't bring Brandon Clark back. God damn it. That would have been literally perfect. I guess Goga's going to be it for me, unless I combine him in a trade with Kobe Brown and we just miraculously find something better. But honestly, I kind of doubt that's going to be the case. So, I mean, just curious. Anybody else here that's a center? Just maybe a little bit better. Nick Richards. Would I prefer Richards? I see Rui. Rui would be a fun addition. I don't think he's anywhere close to a 5. Zach Collins. I'm going to take Zach Collins. I am. Okay, man. That is it. We have finalized this. I think this team is in a much better spot. I'll see you guys at the start of the final regular season. Final season for us here in Memphis. It has been a very disappointing video so far in terms of success. We've gotten bounced in the first round consecutively after being the higher seed both years. So that can't happen. That sucks. We have a new head coach here in Jacob Underwood. We've completely revamped this bench, and we've added another star guard in DeJounte Murray. So very excited. Here's how it's going to look. It's Brunson and Murray in the backcourt. Bridges here at the 3. Aaron Gordon and Mitchell Robinson round out the starting 5. I considered trading one of these two. End of the day, I think 284 overall should be good enough. Aaron Neesmith will be my 6th man. Zach Collins follows him. Brandon Podziemski, I'm probably butchering the pronunciation. Nikola Jovic, and then Jose Alvarado. So I'm very excited to see how far this team can go. I truly do think this group fits really well together. Much better than last year. I'll see you guys down at the final regular season. Luka just wins the MVP every single year, I guess. That's 3 straight for him. Insane numbers once again. More importantly, we won 63 games, which is just absolutely fantastic. And I'm hoping for a long playoff run. I am. Cooper Flagg is in Miami. Holy shit. Can you imagine Cooper Flagg, who in all likelihood will be the #1 overall pick in next year's draft, in Miami with that development program they have there? I don't even want to know. He also wins 6th man of the year. All right. Evan Mobley's your depoy. Okay. I'm terrible with names. You all know this. I will give it my best shot. Tijan, Saloon. Okay. I'm just going to call you TS. Steph Curry, Clutch Player of the Year. Jacob Underwood does win Coach of the Year in his first season as our head coach. So, I mean, this is awesome. I mean, we've had good records in the past, and it hasn't gone well, but this feels just a little bit different right now. You know, new head coach, brought in some new faces. I think this team really fits well together. I'm hoping for a playoff run that ends in some pretty decent success. So, there are the numbers you want to see them. Who we got round 1. Us in the Utah Jazz. I think this team is beatable. Collier and Anunoby are a new backcourt. New power forward in Randall. Got Kessler, Keontae George. Naz Reid. They've done a really good job rebuilding. I just really do think that we are a better team. I fully believe that. And we are up 2-1 right now. So okay, come on, man. Thank you. 3-2. We win. I was going to say, I don't know if it's ever happened before in the history of this channel, but has there ever been like a rebuild I've done where I haven't gotten out of the first round of a video, like a 3-year rebuild? I don't think so. That would be scary, though. We are taking on the 3-time MVP Luka Doncic, washed-up Klay Thompson, Omax, Grant Williams, and Derek Lively in the Western Conference semifinals here. So Kyrie Irving is gone. That would definitely help us. I don't really know why they let him walk, but they did, and we sweep them. Okay. We cannot get away from the Phoenix Suns. We can't do it. Oh, so old friend Jaren Jackson Jr., still here. This Phoenix team is clearly very good, and they've had our number so far in this video, so I want a little bit of revenge right now. We're 2-2. We go up 3-2, and we're going to the finals. We're going to the finals, and we're going to be taking on Tyrese Halliburton and the Indiana Pacers. I'm not even saying this to be mean. I think just from like a market perspective, if this was ever an NBA Finals, it might be the least watched finals of all time. I'm not trying to be mean. I just genuinely say that. Like, real hoops fans, like myself, like probably most of you, would enjoy this shit. But, yeah, no, the general public, probably not. This team's okay. Tyrese Halliburton, clearly a star, but other than that, there's not a ton going on here that really makes me too nervous. So I think this team is very beatable. We're up 2-1 right now. We make it 3-1. Okay, hang on a damn minute. Don't do this to me. I'm not playing this game today with you, 2K. I'm not doing it. I haven't even gotten out of the first... Oh, my God. Don't make me do this. See you guys in there. This team is just choking away. I don't know. We were outscored so far in this fourth quarter, 22-12. I mean, Game 7 championship on the line. You think they would wake up a little bit. How is that not a foul, right? I mean, I just got it from behind, for lack of a better term, and Mitchell Robinson is asleep at the wheel. I mean, this is just a disaster start. Why is Jalen Brunson not in the game? Can you explain it? Because this shit always happens with this game. I always hop into these games in like a crucial situation. That's got to be a foul. Thank you. Let's fucking go. And like a star player is not in the game. Can you explain a circumstance to me where the best player, highest overall, if you will, on a team in Game 7 of the NBA Finals with, what, 3.5 minutes to go, if not less, wouldn't be in the game? Can you explain that to me? I don't get it. That's just my take, though. Murray hits the free throw. I mean, maybe that's why we're losing a lot of these games, because our coach doesn't understand how a rotation works. I do think that Murray should probably be on Halliburton. I think that probably makes a little bit more sense. It's not the case right now. Miles Turner's trying to get by Robinson. Good thing he's a good defensive center. That's Benedict Mathurin with just a clear shot at the basket, and he's going to take advantage of that opportunity. Sorry, my computer just shit on me. Okay, so we're tied. We are 109 with 2:30 left to go here in Game 7. I'm calling the ISO. Robinson, can you move your fat ass down the goddamn court? Inside of Robinson. Thank you. Holy shit. I needed him to do something in this. I mean, he's just taking forever. He's moving like my grandmother. I'm happy he's here. I'm happy he's awake. All right, what do we got left? I don't know why I'm looking at my computer. About 2:15. Clock is running, so they're wasting their own time right now. I still don't like Brunson on Halliburton. I think Halliburton's probably going to cook me just because I'm playing on-ball defense. This dude is shifty as hell with the basketball. I don't know if I've ever seen somebody with such a weird shot release be like, just so like, it almost looks natural coming off of him now. It's very weird for me, but I got to focus the fuck up because this game is not over. And, yeah, they're just running also. Oh, my God. Yeah, right, buddy. Yeah, okay, big boy. No shot. All right, I was trying to get the ball to Brunson the whole time. I do want to waste some clock, but I also have to be kind of careful here because it's definitely not 100% over. Good screen. That's... Okay, I don't know how the hell that worked. I don't know why Robinson doesn't just roll back to the basket. Like, if I kick it out to you, are we doing a pick and pop with Mitchell Robinson? Probably not. I appreciate the screen. That's not what I was trying to do. Oh my God, he missed again. Okay, we have a 4-point lead right now, minute 24 left. I want to put the final nail in the coffin. I'm running the floppy. It's always worked for me. I feel like I hit a lot of crucial shots with this. Going over here to DeJounte Murray. Murray, 3. Got it! That's what I was talking about, baby. That's exactly what I was looking for. Brunson's still on Halliburton. They got to play quick. There's really no ifs, ands, or buts right now. I'm surprised he didn't pull the 3 right there. Dude can shoot from outer space. All right, now we switch over here. We got to have some help defense. Oh, my God, they blew it. How do you blow that? Okay, now I'm going to waste time. Now is the time where I just sit here outside the 3-point line, dribble away into existence till about 6 seconds left, call a screen. I kind of going to stop on a dime, hit a little bit of a jumper. So let's do this. They're going to come double. Not probably the best shot. It goes! Oh my God. We end up running away with it and getting a championship here in year 3 as DeJounte Murray is your finals MVP. That was stressful as all hell. I can't believe I actually played pretty good 2K. But yeah, man, this one was, it was weird. Like, I enjoyed it, don't get me wrong, but we just... I don't know. I think that final year was definitely needed because this video kind of would have just completely blown if we didn't win a championship, and I'm happy we did. So I hope you guys did enjoy. If you did, leave a like down below. That'd obviously be awesome. Let me know any other video ideas down below in the comment section. And yeah, that's it for me. As always, thanks so much for watching. I love you guys. I'll catch you guys on the next one.